mental relapse.
Mm.
Here, the thoughts, the actions, the person recurring factor, thinking,
Mm.
bargaining,
Mm.
craving, and fantasizing
Inside him,
inside him. How that
whether
person
he's
was
alone or not,
whether he's alone or not.
he will be enjoying it.
And
Mm.
he now steps into the stage of denial.
Mm.
Oh, there's nothing wrong in it.
Mm.
I shouldn't tell anybody.
Mm.
And then that is after that the physical relapse
will
sets in.
set in.
You now see the person exploding.
Mm.
You now see the person behaving the same way
He was
he
once
was
purged off,
before he was
rehabilitated.
detoxified and rehabilitated. And then, you see, Dr. James, why these things happen
Mm.
is just simply because the processes of rehabilitation and detoxification
Mm.
were not followed up with recovery.
Mm.
Recovery
No
management.
wonder most people, especially parents,
Yes.
they are so eager to get their children and wards out of the rehab facilities. In fact, some will call us and say, Doctor, when is my boy coming out? When is my boy coming back home? They are, and once the boy is out of that place, they think everything is over.
That's right.
It's one thing to get them to get the drugs and the implication of drugs out of them is another thing entirely to get them out of drugs. And that's where recovery management comes through. That's where the picture of recovery comes through. So detoxification and rehabilitation at the rehab centers, psychosocial centers, psychiatric hospital, when a worst case scenario comes in, is not the end of the journey. And then when the individual is detoxified, recovery management, in fact, begins from when the person is booked into the rehab. It's not when he's going home. Let parents understand now, and anybody in relapse. In fact, Dr. Mba, from research and experience in the field, we have discovered that booking table can become the place, can set a stage for relapse.
You are correct, Dr. James.
So that's why we're saying this morning, please let nobody think, okay, since I relapse, I'm back to square one again. No hope for me. You need to know the way Dr. Mba just told us. 3 major types. And it's like they are step by step.
They're step by step.
It begins from what? Emotional relapse. And what is emotion? It's your force, internal energies, interacting, interfacing with people. Human beings, material beings, and people are beginning to say, hey, watch it. You just see that you are no longer corresponding. You are no longer coordinating, as it were. People begin to want to put 2 and 2 together and say, Kai, is something wrong? And you can see some symptoms thereof. And that's the point you need to be wary, because behavioral changes begins to occur. At first, you are the one who knows. And then later, it grows up to what? Mental relapses, where you now know that you are struggling.
Yes.
And parents hardly see this. That's why accountability partner is important. Your recovery manager is important. And your therapist at the detox center. Dr. Mba, do you discover that most times parents don't look back once their children are off rehab center?
That's the unfortunate thing.
Why
And
is
that is the reason this relapse happened.
often?
The reason it is so is because parents themselves are not aware of the processes of recovery
and recovery.
relapse and recovery. So that is the reason parents must be part of the booking at the booking table.
Wow, that's a huge one.
No, that's correct. That's
So
correct.
how do we go ahead to convince parents
Simply,
that as we are booking your son, we are also booking you?
Yes. When I say booking here, it's
Yes.
not like that coming into the
To the
rehab
rehab
center.
facility.
No.
Okay,
It's
tell us
just
more.
that there will be times they themselves has to be given the proper education
So they should
on
come
how
for psychoeducation.
psychoeducation on how to cater for their words when they come back home.
I doubt it, Dr. Mba. But I think we can practice it in Africa.
It's
Nigeria,
practicable.
where every rehab centers every rehab center, beginning from NDLA Detox Center, will arrange a psycho education at least twice a month for parents to also learn the ropes.
That is correct.
To see
Dr.
what
James.
world is going on at the rehab center, and then to help them understand the procedures around relapse and relapse management, and to keep the home setting convenient and conducive for their boy coming out of the rehab
That is
facility.
absolutely correct. And that is how we can route out relapse and at worst bring it to its minimal level.
You won't believe, Dr. Mba, I attended a global relapse program online last month. And a globally acclaimed relapse expert told us, pop and play, that 80% of rehab activities and people coming out come down in relapses.
See?
I was wowed. I said, what? For an authority like this to tell us this, then we need to route relapse. Correct. We need to help people to understand the art and science of relapse and to walk them away. So before the physical relapse manifests and you return duly to substance use and destructive behavior in full-fledged, there's the mental relapse, there's the emotional relapse. And relapse is such a thing that by its nature, I think it has about 4 or 5 nature of relapse. What is number one, doctor?
Number one is that it's progressive.
That's a revelation there.
It is progressive.
Which may start from a tiny thought and start growing progressively.
And it's predictable.
So anything you can predict, meaning you can route it.
You can deal with it.
You can be in charge. So it is predictable. What again, sir?
It is preventable.
Wow.
Which the topic for today.
Be our topic
is
today.
Preventable.
And also?
And it's personal.
Very personal to an individual. Very personal. And then what? Process oriented. So you are writing down at home. How does relapse occur? What's the nature? It is preventable. It is what? It is predictable. It is personal. And it is what? Process oriented. You need to know that. Very vital. Now,
that means it's not just one event. It's a accumulation of processes that have gone inside the mind, inside the persona of that person before it explodes, and then you now see the manifestation.
Wow.
So in all these stages, it can be prevented from progressing.
You can nip it at the bud.
That's right.
When you know what to do and do what you know. And that's why we're telling you out there, have you been out of the rehab? There's hope for you. Don't even see rehab as a hoax. There are people out there who say, doctor, this is my 5th rehab. It's the same. I come back again and go to another one and another one and another one. It's because of ignorance. Why? I discovered from fieldwork, Dr. Mbanyekwere, you are a doctor of no mean pedigree who have worked this way for decades and are still handling cases here and there.
That's right, Dr. James.
You see, relapse does not give announcement. And then relapse thrives on 3 things: gap, loophole, and vacuums.
That's right.
Which we coin out in our own terminology and phraseology as the GLV mantra.
Oh, that's correct.
Relapse, we look for gaps. It could be at the home front. It could even be at the rehab center, right from booking table. And then it could be during the process of detoxification. It could be after discharge. It could be in the office setup. It could be among peers. You look for gaps. If you allow for gaps, what you are supposed to do, you don't do, you create gaps. Relapse will come in. Then loopholes. Where you allow for gaps, it will create some certain avenues for the good life and the evidence of good life to start dripping out of you. And then you become weary and weak in your will in your emotion, and also in your passion. That's where you find yourself knowing what to do, but lacking the willpower to rise up at once.
That's right.
And some of those symptoms we have discovered is that you start saying, I will do it later. Okay, I'm supposed to brush my teeth now. I can do it later. And you start packing your personal protocol till a later time. Before you know it, it accumulates and then dissipates off your mind, and then you go and do another thing.
That's right.
That gap has created a loophole. And before you know it, a vacuum exists
created
inside you. And there is no empty vacuum in life that is not filled with something. Either the good, the bad, and the ugly. So this is the protocol relapse goes through before it becomes relapse. A seed is planted within you, and when you allow for this gap, loophole, and vacuum, it takes you over.
It's nurtured, and then it becomes nature.
When it is nurtured, it becomes, you can hear from the expert himself. So nurture can give birth to nature, and that on a wrong note that will create a bad culture.
That's right.
So incredibly, the psychologists are right that nature, nurture, culture can determine human behavior and tells us where you go. Dr. Mbaonyekwere,
yes,
there are certain vulnerabilities that exist before relapse.
Yes.
Can we look at some of these vulnerabilities?
Yes.
What are the warning signs that every client, everyone in recovery, that we call the recovery, every caregiver who takes care, and the recovery manager who takes care, how should they identify some of these warning signals which happens to make them vulnerable to relapse?
Yes, some of those signals are, first and foremost, cravings. The person begins to look back at that thing, that bad habit. And then instead of seeing it as bad, he's now seeing it as something he can not do without.
Those personal inner desire to just want to have it again,
just
and feel it,
just a touch of it, a feel of it again. Cravings
inside the mind.
Inside the mind.
What again?
Then, as this person is having this craving, he begins to live in denial.
So denial is the second thing.
Denial is the second thing. He is now seeing himself as not being his original person. And then he begins to think, oh, is this still me? No, let me go back.
Let me go back.
Let me go back. Then the person now is filled with a form of shame.
He's ashamed of himself. How will my father hear? How will my mom hear? And all of that.
About this. And in that shame, he slides down to
fear. It's a graduation.
Fear now grips him. Oh, if I don't do this thing, I'm going to die.
I'm going to die.
If I don't do this thing, I'm not going to fit in again. I can't
cope.
Fear now overtakes that person.
What's the 15?
And then when fear comes in, he begins to isolate himself.
Loneliness
sets in.
No wonder.
He now withdraws.
They withdraw.
He withdraws
and be on their
the
own.
regular protocol of recovery.
They don't associate with people again. They are behind closed doors.
They are now on their own.
Busy, doing nothing.
Yes. So I don't know you that has been rehabilitated. You are having these feelings inside of you.
Craving.
It is time to speak out.
Denial. Shame, fear, loneliness.
You are becoming lonely. And then guilt sets in.
You are becoming guilty.
You have become guilty. And in that stage of guilty nature, the person begins even to hear sound, voices
within
himself. Why don't you end your life?
End your life.
This is a dangerous trend.
Track it road to suicide.
To suicide.
Suicide ideation.
Now anger sets in.
Angry at himself.
Angry at himself.
Angry at life.
Angry at life.
Angry at family.
Angry at his God.
Trading blames.
I have heard somebody saying he told God to heal him and God didn't. So he became angry. And in that state of anger, he took over dose of that substance and passed out. So, are you having these feelings?
Please, it's time to speak up.
Please, it's time to speak up.
Don't hide it.
Yes.
Don't keep it.
Don't
So
keep it to
please,
yourself.
an opportunity is giving you out there, whether as parent, recovery manager, caregiver, or the one in recovery. Please, you can call us, interface with us, ask us your question, and you can also send us a WhatsApp message. For WhatsApp, use our number 090 3000 5915. And then opportunity to make a direct call from anywhere in the world is available. You are calling from Nigeria, use our direct number here now, 090 3000 6915. I say it again for calls, and you can call right now to claim it. 91.5 FM to meet us on the recovery room. We'll answer your questions. We'll help you sort it out. You know somebody in recovery and is going through some of these encounters, you can call us right now on 090 3000 6915. While we are waiting for other calls, Dr. Mba, what are the other vulnerabilities?
Yes, the other vulnerabilities are emotional instability. At this time, the person's mind begins to wander
Here and there.
here and there, here and there, and even you see him behaving somehow at this point. Then trauma triggers setting.
He gets traumatized.
He gets traumatized. Oh, myself. Oh, my life. Oh, what am I doing?
And he begins to regret over the past that weighs him down.
So traumatic trigger setting, and then family conflict results.
This is where the relapse has now capitalized, and then he will take it on people, on family members. This person didn't do this, this person's, and then trade blames and find fault. Little thing, he will flare up and say anything and do anything. Family conflict, and parents who are not aware, they will still be talking to his senses and say, you mean you can't see, and all of that. I discovered from fieldwork, Dr. Mbaonyekwere, that relapse actually changes the color of people's face in their mindset and even physically. You can see redness of eyes. You can see anger, infuriation, smarting. They will pull it as if that is a big thing. That's a relapse.
It is.
When you lose your personal composure and coordination, and your communication is beginning to get people on edge, you have relapsed, even when you have not gone to the rehab.
That is correct. And at this point, Dr. James Kumolafe, that is why parents, caregivers, should be aware of these things. When they know these things and begin to see it in their world, who are recovering, it is time for them to reach out.
To
professionals.
Call us on Cleanbeat 91.5 FM Abuja. As we have given you our numbers, you can also reach us now. You are a recovery manager out there, you are having issues with your client. You are a stakeholder, families, parents, caregiver, and one recovering, and you are having issues. Let's know your type of vulnerabilities, things that you are prone to that expose you to the subject matter of relapse, and you find yourself down. Is it a habit? Is it trauma? Is it an emotionally unstable disposition around you? Are you feeling guilty? You are beginning to walk in fear, shame. This craving will never leave you or let you rest. It's time to speak up and speak out to get help on 090 3000 5915, or call us direct now on 090 3000 6915. So, are there other vulnerabilities, Dr. Mbaonyekwere?
In this family conflict, and because the family members do not understand what is happening inside of this person, they will talk to him the way they think that he should come back to his senses. But he will see it as derogatory. He slips down into poor self-worth. He begins to say, oh, I'm useless among you now. Look at the way you are talking to me.
He never sees
He never
anything
sees
wrong in
anything
what he's
wrong in
doing.
what he's doing at this
So
point.
parents should start the confrontational thing
Yes.
and show empathy. And know that this boy is not his true self. Don't dictate to him. Don't impose on him.
No.
Don't give him rules and think he will keep to it at his age, at his life. Can't you see what we have done for you? They care less. Because relapse brings them back to that ecosystem.
That's right.
That lifestyle that tells them drug is good for you. Stay with it. Be controlled by it. Be coordinated by it. So it's our job as professionals to say, hey, no, this is not your real life. This is a violation to your own life and a distraction to your journey in life and journey of destiny.
That's
so
right.
let's help you out. Let's get you out of this thing. And does that mean because an individual relapses, that's the end and
No.
it's out? No.
No.
But let's discuss more vulnerabilities
Yes.
so that some people out there listening to us can see what are the cause of relapses. I think we should go for break now. When we come back, we'll see more vulnerabilities. There are about 25 of them that you need to know and do something about. See you as you come back.
When you walk away from addiction, you walk into purpose. Join Dr. James Kamalafe and the recovery management team every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Clean Beat 91.5 FM Abuja, where recovery begins with one courageous step.
Thank you very much. You just had the message now. We're here every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Nigeria. So we're discussing today, relapse is preventable.
It is.
Don't say, you can always relapse. No, it's not true. Relapse can happen. Relapse do happen. But we're saying that's not the end of the journey. A child who wants to walk for the first time may sleep one or two times before he finally rises up.
Right.
So are you out there relapsing? Out of rehab, you came out 2 weeks ago, last week, last month, 3 months, 6 months, and you say, doctor, I've been sober. But something just happened, and before you say, Jack, I found myself with drugs again and all that. Don't give up. Sobriety must be sustained through some practical lifestyle protocol, which we are going to tell you. But let's see some other major vulnerabilities people go through before they relapse.
Yes.
What are they, Dr.
Dr.
Mbanyekwe?
James Komolafe, we stopped at the poor self-worth. And then at this point also, the person begins to neglect himself.
He feels inferior.
Feels inferior, begins to
or superior.
Begins to also hide, as we have said earlier. Then financial
Anxiety. What does that mean, doctor?
Then the person now is looking for money anyhow.
He can remove anything in the house to sell.
Just to get money and get back to the old self. So that's another vulnerability.
No wonder they tell lies.
That's correct.
They say, I need to buy this. I've not bought this. I'm hungry. Give them money. They go for drugs.
Yes.
They do those things again.
So then, boredom sets in.
He's bored of life. Tired without doing
life.
anything.
Tired of everything. All he's looking for is let them bring the money so that he can go back and take the drug. He can go back to that old self. Unfortunately, if you're going through this is time to speak out.
And then
this is time to seek help from experts, not just to keep it within yourself, because silence in this context
is never golden.
Never golden.
It's never golden. It's a violation.
Then, because he's bored, then sets in sleep disturbances.
He can't sleep well. He sleeps and wakes up.
Wake up.
Little thing agitates him.
Thinking about life, about how he can get over this thing. But by self-will, he cannot at this level.
He needs help.
Then hopelessness sets in. The person now says, oh, since I have tried, since I'm trying to cope,
I have
and
no
it's not
hope. I have
then
no
I
future.
don't have anything again.
Why am I
Why
alive?
am I here?
Mm,
And that is also because of the sleeplessness.
mm,
He starts hallucinating.
mm. What's the
Voices,
meaning, doctor?
voices starts. He starts hearing voices
And seeing
and seeing
things.
things that are not there. Something that will tell him, use that knife, remove that bad something on your skin.
On your
And you
skin.
see him
And you see
stabbing
him
himself.
stabbing himself.
And people will begin to
Dr.
wonder,
Mba
what happened?
I had an experience
Yes.
with one patient and with one client one day. As we got talking and I was trying to do investigation before I carry out a procedure, he said, "Sir, they have come. They have come. They are here. They are here. They have just entered. See them. See them." If you are not a professional and your son or somebody close to you is saying, "They have come. They have come," what will you do? They see in their minds things that are not real.
That's right.
That become so real to them. So that's why we need to help them to get out by seeking a professional quite on time. And then we see identity confusion. He's just confused about his identity. He's in school, he wants to drop out. He wants to leave. He says, "No, I'm not really, I made a mistake coming to school. I want to learn skills. My mind is no more in schools." That's why they drop out. They never get to finish. Put them in that skill thing, they will just tell you at another time, "My mind is not there. The people are not cooperating." They bring up flimsy excuses why they cannot, not why they can. Anybody in addiction or going through relapse, one of the ways to know is that find out I cannot. They cannot. I don't want to. You ask them why. They say, "I don't know."
No reason.
No reason.
No reason.
In worst case scenario, he can remove all his dresses when he's becoming psychotic and say, "Well, you people are stupid. Why are you wearing clothes? God made you simple."
Dr. James Komolafe,
It's a world.
This is a serious thing, you see.
Very serious
And
thing.
We must identify these stages
Early and route it.
up.
Very
Because
vital.
relapse is preventable.
While it is possible to relapse, Dr. Mba Onyekore says it is preventable. What are other ones before we go to
Dr.
next
James
agenda?
Komolafe, there are other ones, millions of them, there were about 25. Now, distrust sets in. He doesn't trust anybody.
So he goes to his peer.
He goes to his peers.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure sets in.
He keeps talking about his friend. "I must see my friend. My friends are
Yes.
waiting for me." He steals out in the night or somewhere. He surfs the net with his friends and all kinds of pressure. He doesn't want to listen to parents. He has somebody out there that is the authority figure of his life. They are his peers who know little or less than what he knows.
And then a life of impatience sets in. He doesn't want to stay and learn
or even listen. He walks away.
No.
He walks on you. You are talking, he
What
wants
are
to
you
go.
saying? He walks away, takes his own course of action, and then
Takes decision on his own.
And people are wondering, is this not John that I know?
Why is he behaving this way?
Like this?
What
Is
happened?
this not John that was sober, that has been sober all this time? Why is he behaving this way? When that thing is happening, please,
report
that is
it.
time to look for help.
That's
So
relapse.
That's relapse.
Growing on the inside, manifesting its symptom gradually.
Then withdrawal symptoms sets in.
Can't take me. You can't do without me.
Without me. You must take me
To be normal.
to be normal. You see, I
What a
told you
world.
earlier, but you didn't listen.
You didn't listen to me on time.
And you see, the person begins to misbehave.
He even goes to
He
buy
goes to
drugs
buy
and use on
drugs
his
and
own. He
use,
takes codeine.
And then you see some of them vomiting unnecessarily. Some of them will tell you the stomach is making noise. The stomach is
So I had to
rumbling.
solve it
So he has to
myself.
solve it.
He starts self-medicating.
self-medicating.
Small headache, he goes to look for Panadol. Not wanting to know what's the cause of the headache, whether it's because he's not slept well. And they hardly open up to people.
They don't.
They just take their own decision unilaterally and do anything that comes to their mind.
That's right.
That is a relapse symptom
That's right.
ongoing that we
Mm.
should help immediately. And
That's
then,
correct.
what about distrust?
Yes. Here, the person does not trust even
Anybody,
around,
including their parents,
including their parents.
and they will verbalize it out.
They'll tell you, why should I listen to you?
Why should I listen to you?
What are you saying? I don't even understand you.
Mm.
That distrust sets in.
Mm.
And then that's the point that serious isolation comes after him. He now begins to isolate himself.
Staying apart. Staying aloof.
You see them, they're looking up. You think there's something up they're looking at. The next time they're looking down, then a form of psychosis begins to manifest.
Little by little. Because he's
inside of
hearing and trading within himself alone, talking to himself inside.
He has come into another world.
Entirely. What an ecosystem. That deviates him from his original person and condition him entirely to another life that is not his personality. Wow.
Then at this point also, perfectionism sets in. He will be the person that knows it all.
Any other opposing stuff to him,
no,
is not taking.
He will not take it.
Wow.
Then
overconfidence.
And in his overconfidence, he engages in risky
behavior,
ventures. There was one video that I watched, Dr. James Komolafe. How it was done is that this young man had taken this thing. He is helping people to carry mixed sand and gravel and cement to up for decking. He climbed there. The next thing, when he watched, he saw ocean flowing
and gave a dive,
flowing around him
in his mind.
He has come to swim. He removed his dress. He jumped into it. The next thing he discovered is that he is hitting the ground.
He's hitting the ground.
Because
his mind told him
that's something that is there, which was not there. So you see,
some even run in front of a moving vehicle.
Of
That's
course.
why, as commuters, we must be very careful.
Very careful.
Times are biting hard. Don't just say I horn. The man is not listening. He may have been lost in his own thought or going through some depressive tendency, or somebody who just came out of rehab and relapsing. They are in the world of their own. And that's why we advise parents, when your child or ward comes out of the rehab facility, please don't immediately enable them and empower them. You are giving them car key and say, welcome, now you are back home, and you restore everything. You restore money, you restore food, you restore drink, and say, finally, he came back home. That he came back home does not mean he is totally complete in himself. The bad behavior may still be intact inside him. Yes, he's out of drugs physically. How about his emotional position? Do you know what world goes on in his mind? How is he coping? Is he cooperating with his recovery manager? Is he cooperating with them at the facility? And then parents should stop calling it a bluff on rehab centers when their words are out of it. You need them so seriously so that your boy can recover very fast. And recovery does not mean he's still doing drugs. Recovery says there are more to life. There are more to being sober. After being sober, he is self-conscious that this is my position. Then he needs to build himself, which he cannot do alone. So we need to help him to come out of perfectionism, overconfidence, learn helplessness, and finally, relapse fantasies. These are the 25 vulnerabilities anyone in relapse goes through before they come down, finally. So the key principle here is that relapse begins how, Dr. Mba?
Internally.
Before it becomes what?
Becomes externally
visible. So that you have not seen it does not mean it's not happening within.
It's going on.
What procedure is ongoing within you as one who has come out of drugs before? we need to check it very well. So let me go ahead and ask you this question, Dr. Mba. What should I do when relapse occurs?
Yeah, Dr. James Komolafe, what is done is that if someone relapses, that person should take immediate action, should come out and say it. And help should be sought for.
And that's why we
You
have our
have to
number.
recognize it.
We have our number. You can quickly call any time of the day or night. 090 3000 6915, or send a WhatsApp message, and a recovery manager from CleanBeat 91.5 will help you. WhatsApp number 090 3000 5915. You have all these opportunities. Don't be silent when you are going through relapses. So, doctor?
Yes, Dr. James. Yes, the sequence is that you recognize it immediately.
That you are
That
relapsing.
all these we have enumerated.
Some of
People
them.
around them,
too.
or some of them, people around them should recognize it immediately and then report honestly. There shouldn't be any denial.
Don't package.
Don't
Tell
don't
your
repackage
your
the
expert
person.
some and leave some
right.
within.
That's right. Then reach your recovery manager if you have one. But if you don't have any, we are here to help you through this program run by CleanBeat 91.5 FM Abuja. You will get a recovery manager that will help you out. Then, at that point, we begin to review the trigger.
What are
What are
triggers?
triggers? What are those things that have accumulated and manifested in this form of relapse? So when those are
Your stimulants.
your stimulants,
That
those
will
things
ginger you
that
to
ginger
relax.
the person
It could
to
be
relapse.
friends, it could be issues around you that will make you to just get spurred up to want to go and do it. Yes.
Then we begin to review the recovery plan. It has to be reviewed again.
And then people should
And
know
then
how to
people should
connect
know.
with their support system.
That's right.
For everyone out of the rehab facility, even when you have not gone to one, please, lifestyle protocol that supports your new experience must never be jilted or shoved aside. You just need it to restore decency, to restore ethical belief and behavior so that you can start your recovery without shame.
Yes.
Never hide it, never deny it, and never justify why you are in relapse, and then keep isolating yourself. It's not good.
Never isolate yourself.
So, Dr. Mba Onyekwere,
Yes,
let me
Dr.
ask you
James.
this question to the listening public. Perhaps it can help. I have not relapsed. How should I live? In few seconds, how should we live?
You have to practice what we call 7 daily recovery habits. When you engage in these 7 daily recovery habits, it will help you not to.
What is number one, Dr. Mba?
Number one is maintain healthy sleep.
Don't sleep in piecemeal.
Don't sleep in piecemeal.
You wake up, you sleep again, you wake up. You are
And
waking
don't-
up 7 times in the night.
Again, don't engage in those things that will keep you late in the night.
Prepare to sleep.
Prepare to sleep early and have good sleep. You see, it's
sound
been said that about 7 to 8 hours of sleep is necessary.
I've been attacking town,
So-
doctor over there,
so-
and they will put it right before me. Even you talking to us, we see your activities
No.
day and night.
No, but
And you say
you
you
see,
sleep
when,
7
it, when,
hours?
when it's less than that, subsequently or recurrently, the person will begin to experience some weakness and all those things. So it's important we have good sleep. Maintain
Maybe minimum
healthy,
5-6 hours per day.
healthy sleep. Then keep daily devotion.
What do you mean by that?
You see, what we are discussing goes beyond the physical. The spiritual is also part of it. And we also know that We need to be in good terms with our Creator.
Very vital. So
It's very, very vital.
we also need to attend support meetings,
Yes.
go for therapy,
yes.
stay accountable,
Mhm.
exercise regularly, and
Mm.
avoid high-risk environment.
That's very key.
Even
That's
as
very
you grow.
critical.
Very vital.
Very vital.
Recovery is maintained by daily discipline, not
Mm.
occasional motivation.
No.
So,
Has to be
how
daily.
about life beyond relapse, doctor?
Mm. You see,
Can life become meaningful again after relapse?
absolutely.
How?
Absolutely. Recovery is not merely abstinence.
Mhm.
Recovery is becoming emotionally healthy,
Wow.
spiritually stable,
Wow.
physically productive,
Interesting.
socially responsible,
Mm.
and then economically relevant.
So, one.
You see, what here, this last one takes us to the area of re-establishing this individual in the right tracks of being productive.
So he has to be reintegrated back to
has
the
to.
society,
That's
which
correct.
is the height of recovery management.
That's right.
Not just to be free from drugs, you need to be free to produce freedom for people
Yes.
through value creation,
That's correct.
through what you do and through what you fail to do.
Yeah.
Where we gradually wind up today on this special series, Dr. Mbaonyekwere,
Yes, Dr.
what is
James
the role of the family, church, and society in relapse management?
Family should replace criticism with constructive support.
Don't just say, John, you have started again. Jay, you have started again. Joanne, you see yourself again?
Then churches should offer restoration, discipleship, and accountability.
Wow.
It's very key.
Is it the same discipleship training we do in churches, or is it something different?
Well, part of that which is done in churches, but then, Dr. James Komolafe, you see some of these pastors are themselves, or imams, or whoever, themselves, or they're also required to learn these things. Otherwise, they will speak off point, and they will direct these people off point.
And they can just
they
fit
can
it
just
all
fit
through.
it.
To say, just believe
Then-
God.
And then the thing will continue multiplying
So
inside of that person.
psychoeducation is
It's
also
very
good
critical.
at
It's very key
religious
for
places.
every religious person. And then society should reduce stigma and create opportunities for reintegration.
Wow.
You see, stigma is a very big setback.
Don't tag people.
Don't tag people.
And say that's how
That's
you
how
went
you
the
went.
other time. You go back there again and you start frightening them as if they can never be their best
Useful
version.
anymore.
Finally, Dr. Mbaonyekwere,
Yes, Dr. James.
how do we say in final takeaway to every listener that relapse is preventable?
That's it.
In few words.
Yes. What we will say is that relapse is preventable.
Okay.
And that will happen when we guard against those things,
Those 25 vulnerabilities.
vulnerabilities.
Check the one you are
Check the
manifesting.
one that you have. Speak up so that help can come quickly. There will be no deterioration.
So don't just say, well, I'm manifesting 2 out of the 25, or mine is just 1. You know, if you have a big vessel and it is leaking in one place, what happens at the end of the day?
The whole thing drain
All
away.
the content thereof will
Content
drain away.
away.
So delay is dangerous. Please speak up and out. You can always reach us and we can continue the discussion on our WhatsApp number 090-3000-5915 or call us direct. You always find help on 090-3000-6915. So as we close this session today, we want to let you know out there, listener, that there's the need for early recognition, and then you need to address it intentionally. Don't deny the situation so that you can rebuild completely. We're here to say recovery is possible, relapse is preventable, better citizens forever. On Clean Beat 91.5 FM, Dr. Mbaonyekwere and my humble self have told you today that there's no need sitting down in relapse. And so every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., We're on Clean Beat 91.5
That's right.
to tell you you can walk clean, you can be sane and healthy, you have enjoyed rehabilitation programs and you are good now, you can be good, you can be great, you can contribute meaningfully to society and cope well with your family. On this note, Dr. Umba, last word.
I will say, relapse is preventable. You are a great person. Don't belittle yourself.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
And so we put a pause here today and see you next time. Please stay safe, stay well, walk away from triggers, and cooperate with your manager. Thank you. God bless Nigeria and happy recovery moment. Bye-bye.
This Saturday at 10 a.m., something powerful is coming to your radio. Welcome to Recovery Room, breaking free and staying significant, Nigeria's premier platform for recovery, restoration, and real transformation. Are you a parent worried about a loved one? Are you on a journey to recovery? Do you want to understand addiction, relapse, and the path to lasting change? Then, this is for you. Recovery Room brings you expert insights from doctors, counselors, and recovery specialists. Join us as we change the conversation from punishment to healing, from stigma to support, from survival to significance. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I am Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, retired, Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. To my young people, your talent is greater than drugs. Protect your future. Stay drug-free. Keep flexing with Clean Beat 91.5 FM